Hey guys, this is Eric Silvermoon. Today is my day 22 of my 30 days of magical challenges, where I share with you, crafts that I'm doing, anything in my spiritual practice. But today's a little bit different. I'm home. I actually just got home. Hopefully, you don't hear a lot of the outside noises that are coming in from the other room. So hopefully, you could hear me clearly. But yeah, today I just recently posted on Facebook on very briefly how, taxing and mentally challenging my day was today. I had to deal with a lot of owners for my properties that I oversee. We went over a lot of the budgets. We went over a lot of the numbers and figures, and how we are kind of investing and spending their money. So it was really exhausting. It was really time consuming. It was from 9 o'clock meetings all the way down to 4:30, and then having a small group meeting by myself with my supervisor to discuss all the meetings and all the to-do lists and the fires that we need to put out. And so it was really exhausting, which is why I'm having a glass of wine, because it makes me feel good. So, today when I was driving back home, driving home, I was like, what am I going to do with my magical video, my practice? I really don't feel like I want to do anything. Sorry, I'm in my living room on my couch. I didn't want to do anything. I was just kind of like, Eric, you're not in that mindset. And then I realized, that's what I need to talk about today, and how important it is to realize that just because you set out the intentions to do something, but your body's telling you not to, it's okay. Don't do it. It's, if I would have come in here and celebrated S-Spot very, half-assed, or, did my spell work, and I was just like, okay, I'm exhausted, I'll just do it to get it over with. I don't want that feeling, I want my full attention to be in it. I want my focus and my love for it. I don't want it to feel like work. So I'm gonna take a quick sip of wine. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about, because for my practice, it's really important to give myself that time to either my dogs, oh baby, to really, if I'm reading or I'm studying, to really allow that time to marinate, and not quickly jump into the next project, the next reading, the next study. It's important to realize your limits of, how many readings you could do a day, or how many spell work do you want to do today. And, like I said, you could set out to have this elaborate ritual or this giant project that you want to do, or spell work. And then when you get down to it, you realize that you're just not really into it today. Today seems kind of off. And even though you scheduled it to do it, and you kind of want to do it, if you're not fully into it, don't do it, because it's not going to benefit your magic. It's not going to benefit you. And it might not be 100% with your intent and your passion. So, that's why today I just didn't feel comfortable making any crafts. And it was important for me just to kind of communicate with you guys, because I don't want to leave you hanging. So, that's part of my practice. It's important for me to listen to my body, figure out if I'm hungry, if I'm thirsty. I don't want to push myself in that sense that I have, a reading to do, but I haven't eaten anything. That's not good. I know it's not good. So, I definitely highly recommend, listening to your body and getting used to that, and honoring when you need a break, and when you want to kind of just binge watch Law and Order SUV like I'm gonna do today. We ordered pizza. My fiance and I are just totally ready to call it a night. And it's still, I have my glass, but it's still sunlight out. It's barely gonna be 6 o'clock, and I'm exhausted. I want to go to sleep, but hopefully unwinding with this glass of wine, and really allow myself to release the energy that I normally know how to release. I'll feel a lot better. And normally the way that I release energy is I kind of close my eyes, I take a couple of deep breaths, I call in all of my own energy with one, deep breath, and then I exhale any energy that I took in throughout the day and release it back to the universe, so it's being reorganized the way that, it's not my concern. I just release it. My spiritual tribe could do whatever they want with it, take it back to the original person it belonged to. The important thing is that I'm calling in all of my own energy and allowing myself to just release and get rid of all of that, so that I could just come home and, I guess I want to say, like, leave the shit in the front door. I don't want to bring it home. And that's one of the things where I don't want my day to affect my relationship with my partner, or, take my frustrations out on him or anything like that. So it's important for me to come in really quickly in my home, change into, whatever I want to change to, and then quickly release whatever frustrations I'm dealing with, so that it doesn't affect my family, and it doesn't go into the food that we're going to make, and it doesn't go into, our one-on-one time, because, it's only me and him at this time. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys today, and I appreciate you guys, like, as always. And let me know how you guys release the energy of the day. Maybe it's with a wine, or maybe it's with a cigarette, or whatever you guys do, energy work, crystals. Everyone has their own way of releasing that. And so I love hearing your guys' stories. I love connecting with you guys on Facebook. Just the whole thing is just, it's been such an honor and such a cool experience that I'm so grateful for the connections that I made with a lot of you through my YouTube, through Facebook, through Twitter, and some that I've met in person. It's been fantastic. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Blessed be.